Representative Jeremy Peterson for the Third House.
This evening we have a family event at the Living Planet Aquarium starting at 6 o'clock. There will be a light supper served out of expediency, and because it is convenient for the aquarium, they will be serving crab, calamari, tuna, and shark meat. I was handed an invitation by someone for the rural caucus. Tomorrow morning, breakfast will be with plenty of pork. Will be ready at 6:45 a.m. at room 30. Some of you may be wondering whether or not to attend the rural caucus, so I wrote down a couple ideas to help you determine whether or not you should attend. If farm animals exceed or outnumber your constituents in your district, you may want to attend the rural caucus. Or if your boots smell like Mike Noel's boots, you may want to attend the rural caucus. That is all. Thank you. As the chair of the Third House, I serve at the leisure of leadership, and I am not to be a morning elementary school announcement type thing. So if you have things that you would like me to announce, tough. But let me say something about the rural caucus. I was there for your breakfast, your bacon and sausage buffet this morning, and lunch is hosted by the American Heart Association. So I hope that you are the first ones out the door to lunch, in line for our healthy meal. I'm also going to fire my beautician after this. Also, this evening, there is some event going on here in the chamber. You can be here if you like. The speaker has suggested...
No, you should be here. You should be here.
The speaker has suggested that more of our bills should be vetoed. So
be here so you can look at it.
That's right. So, 6 o'clock, be in your seats promptly. I believe we need to be here at 6:15 to be ready. So, appreciate it.
Thank you.
My much maligned but mostly benign co-conspirators at the Utah Association of Realtors will be holding lunch at the Little America Hotel today. I encourage you to come down for lunch. We'll be having a light conversation on property rights and government oppression. Thank you. Thank you, Madam Speaker. I'm just glad we didn't show up dressed as morticians.
Madam Reading Clerk, for introduction of bills.
HJR 17, Joint Resolution on Eliminating Federal Regulation and Granting Nurse Anesthetists a full scope of practice, anesthetists, a full scope of practice through a state opt-out. Representative Gibson.
Thank you, Madam Reading Clerk. This bill has been read for the first time and is referred to the Rules Committee. Representative Peterson for the Third House.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Speaking of pronunciation, I need to be careful with tonight's event at the Hale Theater. We have Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Dinner is at 6. Enjoy. Representatives, if you are wearing a bow tie today, will you please stand up? All right, thank you. We have the bow tie caucus going on. I know the only reason you would wear a bow tie is if you feel like you needed some attention, and so I hope you got your... I hope you got your fix. Now, in the spirit of levity here, we're going to play a game called Name That Legislator. I'm going to give you a few facts about a colleague in the room, and the first person to push your speak button, be ready, Mr. Speaker Pro Tem, is going to give us who they believe this might be. So our first one up, he met his wife in kindergarten. He was in the class. He is... And in his last floor speech, he used the words dispositive and conclusory. Any guesses on who this representative is? Any? Okay, will the real Representative Brian Green please stand up?
Representative Peterson.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. To keep things moving through this body quickly, Representative Jerry Anderson has a bag of prunes.
Representative, you have to warn me about these things before I give you a personal privilege.
I have the giggles, I'm sorry. Today we have the top 5 reasons you know it's the end of the session. Reason number 5. A motion to saunter for 20 minutes really means you have permission to wander the halls and forage for food for 90 minutes. Number 4, for the first time all session, senators actually show up on the House floor to shepherd their bills. It's as if they're worried because their bills have not been heard at a House committee meeting. Number 3, the Democrats are getting feisty. Number 2, House bills mysteriously go missing after a brief visit to the Senate Rules Committee. And number 1, reason you know it's the end of the session, because if you didn't hold a press conference to condemn the Senate hijacking your bill, it means you support it. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Representative.